Bloopers of first one.
Yeah, you right, guys? Welcome to Strongmind Podcast. Something new. Me and my mate Harry want this to be like a real podcast of like what actually goes on in men's heads. I feel like that's something that people don't talk about. We always hide what we feel, and that's fucked.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be like that. Yeah. So
Yeah.
episode 1 is going to be about why me and you want to do this, why
Yeah.
we're really doing it, what we've
Yeah.
been through. Yeah. So like,
Sound.
let's be real. So first question, why on paper do you want to do this?
Personally for me, I've always struggled with my mental health, stemmed from school.
Yeah.
Was bullied a lot in school for my weight and stuff like that. Even though I was a pretty good footballer, I was always bullied for being a bigger footballer than everyone
Felt
else.
like you always wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt like I was always chasing other people for no reason.
Validation.
Yeah, just chasing people's validation, trying to fit in with like the popular group of people all the time. And it absolutely crushed me and destroyed me. And I had suicidal thoughts and stuff since I was about 14 years old, all the way until I left. It was brutal. And when I was 16, moved to York College, met you.
Yeah.
Things started to change around a bit, started to really enjoy football again and started to love life a bit.
Yeah.
And then suddenly my dad got ill, passed away with a head and neck cancer.
Yeah.
And it absolutely destroyed my life, and I've spiraled for the last 4 or 5 years because of it.
Yeah.
And it's only recently I've really started to get my life together and know my ambitions and what I want to
I
do.
feel like you've started to finally process that loss now.
Yeah, I feel like I was always avoidant at the start. I felt like at the start it was always like let me just shove it to the back of my head, I'll deal with it when I'm 30. And
let me distract.
Yeah. Let me just find something that helps. And for me, when it was first like starting, it was drugs, alcohol, just whatever I could get hold of, just to numb feelings and numb the pain. And that was like a brutal spiral. I nearly lost my life to a MDMA overdose when I think it was 2-3 months after my dad passed away, and that was
big,
crazy, insane.
You reckon that's because you didn't know healthy ways to cope?
I think it was just because I have Asperger's as well, and obviously dealing with that big loss in such a short space of time. Like my dad was my best friend, like my role model, was everything I ever wanted to aspire to be. I think it was just like I had no idea what to do or how to feel or how to deal with it. I felt like I'd step up in roles where I shouldn't really needed to, like been like the man of the house in a sense.
At a young age.
Yeah, and it felt like it was sort of like peer pressured into me by like my family and my friends. Like I've got to look after my own sister and neglect how I really truly felt, and I did that for years.
Wow, that's big.
It's deep, isn't it?
Jesus. So based on that background, go back to it. Why do you want to document your story? Why do you want to help people? Like, is it about stopping people feeling what you felt? Is it about helping people cope? Is it about showing that it's real to feel stuff and that you shouldn't be ashamed of it?
I feel like for me personally, it's more, how do I word it? I felt that way, and I'd never ever want another human to feel the way that I felt ever, no matter who you are. I feel like the loss of a parent at a young age and combined with traumas from bullying and things from younger ages, it builds up and it absolutely destroys you.
Oh yeah.
And completely like rips your identity and everything like that. And I would never want someone to lose their identity or lose who they are.
Don't know who. Yeah.
Just because they feel alone and they can't speak and they can't deal with things. And for me personally, it's just about I want to not just have people resonate, but also support people. Like I've been through probably a lot of traumas that young people probably won't go through until later on in life, and I want people to know that it is normal to experience at a young age, and it's not just luck of the draw, fluke, or like it's unlucky. Life is life; it happens. But I want people to realize that there is people who have gone through it, understand emotions, and are willing to be there to help, no matter if I know you or not. I'm always a head or shoulder to cry on if needs be.
Wow. Get me crying in a minute. Jesus.
I'm holding it back.
Let me check. Yeah, I'm recording. I actually filmed that. Yeah.
What started your journey of Strongmind?
a good question. I think externally there's an easy answer, like the injury I had and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's that. I think looking back to my childhood, I had a good life.
Yeah.
Like parents loving, but I think I had a lot of rejection as in like out of family, uncles, grandparents.
Yeah.
And I think when you're young, stuff sits with you. Like you remember, like even if you don't remember it, subconsciously you remember it.
Yeah.
So like the way I am now, I'm very externally validated. I expect people to leave me all the time.
Yeah.
I'm always fearing the worst. I always expect that even if something's good, it's all going to go to shit in a month. That's what I expect, everything. And like my life's kind of followed that same pattern. And I think that's...
Do you think it's self-inflicted?
Yes, I think it's self-sabotage. That like everything's going to go to shit anyway, so I might as well ruin it for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, honestly, thinking back to when I was a kid, like, I've always felt this way inside, but I always use distractions to numb it, but not distractions like you. I don't really drink, I don't touch drugs, I never have. But like my distraction is like sport and stuff. Like is what women, it's like chasing a woman.
Yeah.
Because you think if someone wants you, then you're finally worthy.
Yeah.
Which is just, I've realised recently that's just not.
It's not
going to help me.
No.
Until I figure out my own head. Or it's like sport. So for me, I was a footballer.
Yeah.
All I did since the age of 7, 6 was play football Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like every day, every night. That was my life. And I think it was a distraction almost.
Yeah.
Like, playing football, all I can think about is not getting smashed in the face by a bag of air.
I mean, for me, like football for me as well was like it was sort of like a get out, like a way out of the world. Like when you stepped across some white lines on the pitch, it's like a white line theory. Once you stepped across some white lines on the pitch, everything that's happening off the pitch, it disappears for a while and just feels comfortable and normal. That's how it felt for me.
It did when I was a kid, and then when I was 16, I started playing semi-professionally, and it just changed. Like it was too much pressure on it.
Yeah,
it was very opinion based, so I stopped enjoying football, but I carried on training.
Yeah,
but I did more and more training. Even at uni, like I'd be training like 4, 5, 6 hours a day.
Yeah,
on a Saturday playing football, on a Sunday playing football, going to the gym after, chasing this dream of pro.
Yeah,
but I don't think I was chasing a dream. I think I was subconsciously trying to end it by getting myself injured.
Yeah,
and I do think I did that, and it worked because I had 2 massive hip injuries. I had a tumour in my femur, and I had a labrum tear, both caused by doing too much.
But do you think, because obviously I've known you for all them years, and I was there whilst you were sort of going through that injury period, like I joined the same academy that you were at during that year, do you think subconsciously that you knew you were overplaying, you knew the damage you were doing, but you were so sick and tired of what everyone expected? You sort of saw it as like a...
And I saw it as a way out.
Yeah, like it's a break. It's like a break.
Yeah, I don't think I've told many people this, but like when I got injured, people, to start with, the first month, 2 months, everyone was asking me if I'm sad. But I wasn't.
Yeah.
I was relieved that I was injured, that I got a break.
Yeah,
like,
same.
I'd have the most devastating news.
Yeah.
That like, you can't play football for like 2 years. You need 2 massive surgeries. I had to pay. My family we had to sell loads of stuff to like try and fork up like 15, 16 grand to pay for these surgeries. And I wasn't sad. I was just numb and almost...
It's like almost at peace. Like
it was peace, because I didn't have this pressure anymore. I don't even know why I carried on.
Expectations of external people.
Yeah, and I was really bad in that time. Like I remember I planned out how to end it. Like I knew where, I knew when, I knew which part of the road, which part of the motorway bridge to crash on. Which not many people know, but yeah, and
you good?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. But like now, fast forward from that period of time was tough. I went through the worst depression I've ever been. I've been through 3 or 4 of them in my life, but that was disgusting. Like I just didn't see a way out, and I lost people because of that. Like people that I really loved, because I couldn't be me. Yeah. Or who I thought I was. I don't think I really know who I am now anyway.
Yeah, I feel that's a big question.
I've got no idea who I am. But like now, since them surgeries, I've had a chance to reinvent myself almost, and now I don't play football. I'm a strong man, which is weird because strong men are strong, but inside I don't feel strong.
Feel weak and vulnerable.
Yes.
And you cover up by
yes,
strong on the outside.
yeah. That's what I think I've done. But I don't think muscles matter.
No.
So my next stage is like I'm taking 6 months to strengthen this.
Yeah.
To figure out what happened when I was a kid and why I think the way I do.
Yeah.
Because I want to help people. Like I've got a business called Strongmind. Yeah. Like I'm a PT.
Check the link in the description.
Yeah, I'm a PT, and Strongmind at the minute is helping people master their own body. So like, can you get the most out of your body? Can you come back from injury? Can you feel strong? Can you feel fit? So that you feel more confident. But eventually, I want Strongmind to be strength, as in physical and mental, a brand.
Yeah.
So that people can, what's the word? People can like,
not resonate, but like
resonate, and also change their opinion of what strength means.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter how big you are.
It's all about that.
Oh yeah.
The strength comes from your mind.
There's no point being big and strong on the outside if on the inside you feel tiny, weak, which at the minute I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
And that's how I self-sabotage my entire existence, and that's why I'm doing this, so that I can document that. I can document me stopping doing that.
Yeah.
And I can like watch this back and be like, oh shit, Aiden, like well done, mate. Like you didn't message that girl today. Like well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of things.
You actually like sat with your emotions. Like well done, mate. Like,
yeah. To a lot of people, it means nothing. But
means
to
nothing.
you, it's like winning the World Cup.
All right. Yeah, world's strongest man. That's like my world's strongest man win. But I think so document it to myself and showing others that even if you're big and strong, and you do all this shit, crazy shit, that I'm hoping that if someone that is who shouldn't be open about their feelings because they're big, they're strong, like bearded man, like whatever, all that shit,
lived his life in the gym and stuff like that.
Like if he can open up and speak about how he feels and get help, and I mean real help, like therapy, then anyone can. That's what I want to do. And then hopefully one day it can be a brand where I can help more people. Yeah. So yeah,
I like that.
Bit long in it, but
not really long. That's a good explanation.
That's why we're doing it. Different stuff.
Yeah.
Tell me one moment when you realised that you are not okay.
For me, it was last April. It was April 10th. We just found out like when our last exam was for our second year, and I was getting looking forward to going to America.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to going back to America and doing like Camp America and stuff like that. So I had a really good role set up that year, and I was just excited to get a break from the world and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, I've booked this flight, and it just hit me like a ton of bricks. And it was just a really like weird, big, massive wave of emotion, like self-consciousness, because I put myself at 210 pounds. Like I'm built. I'm 5'8". I'm not meant to be 210 pounds, like or anything like that. I recently found out that I think April 10th was the same day I found out that I needed my ankle reconstructed as well. And I needed screws and rods put in to make sure everything was okay. And obviously hearing that after,
not a great day, is it?
No, not a really great day. But I suffer with manic episodes and mania pretty bad. So throughout that day, I was on top of the world. Like all my friends could tell you moments before I decided to do things. I was like in cloud nine. I was like bouncing from wall to wall, enjoying life, living life. And all of a sudden, it was around, it was like 11:15. Hello, 11:15 p.m. I just went silent. I sat in a chair and I sat so deep in thought about everything that's happened across the last 5 years of my life, and I realised, like, wow,
something's got to change.
Not even something's got to change. I was done. I was fed up. I was done. I was giving up. Like something in my head just snapped, and I got in my car. And in my car, I had really strong painkillers to deal with, like the pain of my ankle and stuff like that, because it was absolutely disgusting. And I was still trying to play through the injury and try meet expectations of the I can't specifically say who, but like I can meet the expectations of certain individuals who wanted me to return quickly than I probably should have done.
Same people.
Yeah, I had to return quickly than I should have done, and was really trying to push me to, even with the injury, carry on playing and playing this Bucks Cup final and playing this tournament at a lovely place. And it hit me like a ton of bricks. And I got in my car and I was like, fuck it, I'm done. I'm fed up. I already had it planned out. I knew exactly how I was going to do it, where I was going to do it, and what I was going to do. I popped a full pack of naproxens. I sent my text to my mum. I sent a text to my sister. I sent a text to my friend Mason. And I sent a text to the girl that I was with at the time. And I texted her and I said, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Just look after yourselves and I love you. And I said that to every single one of them. And I went on a walk. I parked up first and then went on a walk. And I was like, let me just have one last walk and let me take everything in. Let me see if this really is the right thing for me to be doing. Like, I still had the doubts that I weren't going to do it. But I sort of knew I wanted to. Like, the need was outdoing the want.
I think it was almost, rather than wanting to die, you just wanted the way you thought about yourself and your life to leave.
I wanted peace. I just wanted to feel like I was such at war with myself in my head. And I think it was so obvious to people, like, how quickly I changed from January, leading into January. I was probably reaching the best level of football I've ever reached. And I was getting a lot leaner, a lot stronger, and I was just reaching a peak that I never thought I could get to. And then it was just snatched away from me.
Gone.
Just snatched away from me in the worst possible way as well. It's like in a rondo game in the first training session back. Like, having that snatched away from someone who pulled out of a challenge, like, it was like more like self-inflicted, and I think that's what got me as well. It felt like I did it to myself, and it wasn't. It was someone lifting their leg up and planting on my ankle, and it's just like that. And I remember going on this walk, and I remember just thinking through everything, speaking to my mum and sister on the phone, like, just numb and angry at them. And I was just angry at everyone, angry at the world. And I walk in, and I was like, fuck it, I'm doing this. I'm turning my locations off, and I'm doing it. I got in my car, and I started driving around York. And I remember I was on the A59 heading towards Harrogate. And I remember there's a big tree somewhere down there. And I thought, I'm just going to do it. Started flooring it. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 105. And I thought, and then I saw blue sirens coming behind me at quite a fast pace. And I remember thinking, fuck, someone's caught what I'm doing here. And I started flooring it away from them. So it's almost like a police chase, but it's not. It's a police chase in my welfare. It's not like I've done anything wrong. And I remember circling back round the roundabout and coming back down into York, and it was on the road. I don't know if it's Wiggy Road. Do you know where York City's all-training thing used to be? So I've done quite a distance with this police chase, and all of a sudden, I remember I started to get boxed in. I started heading towards this tree, and all of a sudden, my car decided just to stop dead. I slammed on the emergency brake. Airbags popped out at me, and I remember thinking. And I just got boxed in by the police and pulled out the car and stuff like that. And I remember sitting with them and just thinking, damn, like, I was just numb. I didn't even know what to say. I was like non-verbal. Like, I didn't look like myself. My eyes were all like, I was full of adrenaline, full of life. But inside I was dead. Like, I thought I was dead. And it was almost like I saw, like, not like a light, but like a path that no one else could see. And I just wanted to go on that path. And at the end of that path was my old man waiting for me. I know my old man would not let me join him at 21 years old at all. Nowhere near. I was nowhere near ready. I'm nowhere near ready now. But, like, my old man would not want to let me join him. And I think it was my delusions and my mania that was causing that. And I remember being sat in the, don't know if you've ever been in York A&E and they have the, like, private room where it's, like, for people with mental health issues and stuff like that. And I remember just sat numb speaking to this woman. She was like, well, you've got a choice here. You either go to community outreach and you'll get CAM's crisis team supporting you 24/7 for the next 3 to 4 weeks. Wherever you go, they're going to know, and wherever you do, they're going to know. And you can have appointments every single day, and we're going to get through the bottom of this. Or you get sectioned. And if you get sectioned, your life's done. Because it removes so much options from what you want to do. I'm a second-year uni student striving to go places. And they were offering me a section in Bradford. And I thought, what's my life come to at this point? So obviously I took the first option of crisis, and I think that was when I started to really think, wow, there is support, there is help, but why should we have to come to the lengths of being within a second of losing my life to get that help? Why should I, as a man, thinking the expectation and a social structure that I have to come within a second of dying to be able to get help. Why couldn't I speak out earlier? Like, what is the reason why I can't speak out earlier? And I think over time, that's sort of what I've tried to figure out is why. Like the why of things instead of anything else. It's just like, why do we do the things we do? And like, why is there not that support? And why
are we here?
Yeah, why do men feel like they can't talk? Like, what is it? What is this social?
I don't think it's just men.
I think it's women as well. I think women.
Everyone.
I think it's everyone. I think it's man, woman, and child. Fucking years older than us, years younger than us.
I think it's generational.
Yeah.
Social media driven.
Phones have destroyed society.
I know, it's fucked.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
It is. That's deep.
Yeah.
I didn't know a lot of that.
Not a lot of people did.
No. Well, thanks for sharing that. It's like, fuck.
I'll give a shout out to one of my housemates, Garvin's very religious man, prayed for me that night, and I think that's what saved my life.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah.
Me emotional. What the fuck?
Yeah. Don't play through injury, guys. Doesn't work.
Don't play football. Retire.
Don't retire.
Well, I mean, that's a lot. I also think it puts into perspective that I've not been through anything like that.
Yeah.
Like, no big T's, let's call it, big traumas.
Yeah.
Like, well, I have, but I haven't. But
I don't think trauma's a thing that needs to be compared.
But that's something I struggle with.
Yeah.
Like, I've been through stuff in my younger life that's not a big deal to a lot of people.
Yeah.
But to me, it is. And then in my adult life, I've had some pretty, I've had some pretty big things happen.
Big nasty things.
And I don't know. I figure like the reason I figured out I want okay is when I started downplaying stuff that happened in my life.
Yeah.
Like, I've never actively tried to end my life, but I used to get peace from visualizing dying.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, even now.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when I'm thinking a lot, like I'm driving the car, I think it was so much easier just to like fucking smash into that Greg's over there. You know what I mean?
Why Greg's?
You get state bakes out of it, don't you? But
or someone's getting some free state bake while flying through the air. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Should make drama do it.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, again. Peace.
But, I've had a few moments where I thought I'm not okay.
Yeah.
But I've done the same thing. I've started this journey of like, let's figure out who I am. Let's figure out why I'm happy. Let's figure out how I can be happier. And then I'll just give up. Like, I'll get so far, I'll climb this big mountain.
Get to the top of it, get almost to the top.
I'll get nearly to the top. I'll get an easy way out. I'll get new job. I'll get more money.
Yeah.
I'll get new woman.
It's almost like, have you seen that picture like online? And it's like the guys that are mining, and one guy's really working with a spoon, and the other guy's working with like a pickaxe. Not Minecraft, but the guy with the spoon is almost there. He's only got to dig through it, but he's going to carry on going. But the guy with the pickaxe, he's within one hit, but he gives up because he's done. It's almost like that.
I know, but I've done it loads of times. I've had a few massive breakdowns. Like, first one I remember one when I was in year 6, like after my grandparents died and family arguments, and that was a big one. Like, I was like 11, but I was like numb. Like,
you shouldn't be numb at 11.
No, I shouldn't be numb at 11. I feel like that's carried on since then. And now whenever I get triggered by like loss or rejection, it's the same reaction that I had when I was 11.
Yeah.
So it's like,
do you feel like when it comes to like going off topic, but like rejection with women,
it's linked?
Yeah.
When I get broken up with someone, when I break up with someone or they leave me, most of the time I'm not grieving. My reaction to that breakup isn't them.
Yeah.
It's that wound of when I was a kid, or when I got bullied, or when I got rejected from football teams.
Do you have the fear of being alone, and like you constantly need to have something, you need to be chasing someone?
Yeah, I feel lonely even when I'm with people. Like, I'll be sat with my family.
Yeah. And
I'll be sat there like thinking about how, well, I feel loved, but I just don't feel.
You don't feel it.
I do feel loved, but I just don't feel at ease. I'm always on edge. Like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? But, like, I've had a few moments where I thought, like, something needs to change.
Yeah.
Where I've started this journey, like, when I was 20, after I just got injured. And I went to a beer festival with my first ever girlfriend.
Yeah.
I remember after it, like, alcohol does bad stuff to me. I get really bad, like, my depression gets fucking really bad. I remember I went to this festival and I just couldn't cope with it. And after, I was sat in a bathroom on the floor, like, sobbing in her arms, like, saying, like, I can't do it anymore. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do, but, like, I just can't exist like this. And, like, she reassured me. But, like, I still think back to that because it was a big period of time for me and for her.
Yeah.
I think I still feel a bit guilty for that.
Yeah.
But you can't live your life in guilt.
I get that.
But yeah, because when you're in that mindset, you can't control most of the time what you do that day.
Yeah.
So that's one main moment, and I started this massive journey of, like, helping myself. I was really bad. I referred myself, like, through the NHS, which was terrible, for, like, help. I wrote this massive referral of, like, I'm really struggling, like, I don't see a way out, like, I'm getting, like, bad thoughts, like, yeah. I told them I was planning shit, and they said, you've got two options. You can either go on this waiting list and wait 6 months. And I said to my mum, like, if I wait 6 months, you won't have a son. Like, yeah. Or they offered me an app, like a mobile app, like with, like, PowerPoint slides on, like, how to be confident. And I did that, and it did nothing for me. And then I gave up hope even more, and I pushed everyone out because I thought, if I've gone to the people that can help me and they've given me that, why should I bother? Yeah. That's amazing.
Awesome.
No, it's good. Welcome. But I've had that was a big one. I forgot about that. Yeah. And then I've repeated the same patterns over and over with, like, women.
Yeah.
You expect them to leave and then they do.
Yeah, I was going to ask. I was going to, like, bridge off that. Do you think sometimes, because for me personally, when it came to women, I knew I was at fault for a lot of things, but I was scared to face that because the male stereotype and stuff like that, bloke. I knew what I was putting, especially after my dad passed away, and how emotionally vulnerable and how I won't say I was emotionally vulnerable, but I was emotionally numb and I couldn't feel anything, but I was trying to fill a void with these women for my dad. And I always felt like I'd self-sabotage things unknowingly, but sometimes knowingly. And it was almost like, why am I putting these women, like, through it for no reason? Like, I won't even lie, I was awful to women. Like, I couldn't control myself, and I'll forever be apologetic and sorry. Well, not really sorry, but I'll ever hold what I did in the back of my mind for the rest of my life. Like, I won't always. I've forgiven myself for it because I'm just like, I went through a period of loss, and I have to learn that how I was is not who I am. And if they want to view me as how I was, that's completely fine. They're allowed their judgments and they're allowed their views. If they want to hate me, they can hate me. I can't change how they see me now. But how I always saw it was how I was feeling. I'd damage reflect on them. Like, I'd take it out on them completely. Like, I'd get angry so quickly at things for no reason. I'd snap at little things and it made no sense to me. I wouldn't cry, but I'd sit there numb and just stare at them, not knowing what to say. Like, I'd just get angry in myself because I couldn't understand my emotions, and then I'd take it out on them, and it just caused so many stupid things to happen. And I've ruined things that were good just because I couldn't deal with my emotions. And I don't think I was telling myself I was ready in my head. Externally, I was ready for something, but internally, I don't think I ever was. I think I was chasing a loss, and I was chasing a hole to fill, and I could never fill it. And I think that's what used to anger me, was the fact that I couldn't fill the void.
Oh yeah.
I feel like everyone has that void.
Well, everyone's got a void of some sort. Like, some voids are bigger than others.
Yeah, and I feel like when you try to fill it with the wrong things or the wrong people, it causes the void to grow.
I think there's a lot of self-love and truth in taking a long period of time alone
I'm loving it.
Like, I spent the last 3 weeks doing that journey. Like, I've come off social media. I've resisted every urge to text whatever I had going on.
Yeah.
Because that's the easy way out for me. And if I carry on this pattern now at 23, where it just leads to me hating myself more.
Yeah.
That if I carry this pattern on, I'll be 33 and I'll hate myself. I'll be 43 and hate myself. I'll be 53, same, 63. And I'll be 83 or something if I make it to 83. Looking back thinking, like, what was that? Like, what have you just done?
Yeah.
Like, you've been miserable for 83 years.
But why? And it's like...
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
And I think old people are definitely someone to look perspective off, because every time you speak to an old person about how they view life, they always say enjoy it to the best of your ability, because it does go very, very quickly. Like, we're still young now, but we're coming into a...
We are young,
but we're also coming into a professional life. We're very close to reaching adulthood properly. No university studies, no nothing, like none of this. Because I don't really see university as adult life.
No, it's fake.
It's fake. It's a fake world that people live in.
That's what school and uni is, because
it likes to keep people out of real.
You can compare yourself to people like your age. Like, I'm doing well in life because I'm this old and they're this old and we're both at uni.
Or I got a 2-1 or I got a first and stuff like that.
And then you leave uni, like me, I left 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I think. And like now, because of social media, I'm constantly fighting behind on life, because you look on social media and you see this person's traveling, they're getting a tattoo, they've got a new car, they're getting married, they've got a kid, they're doing this, they're doing that, they've won this. And then you look at your own life and you're like, what have I done? Like, what have I actually got to be proud about?
Yeah.
But like, that's one reason why I think a lot of men and women that are adults suffer, because they feel like they're behind on life. Because when
compared to everyone
you compare, because when you was at school, everyone was the same level. You're in year 6, you're in year 7, in year 8, 9, 10, 11, uni, college.
Yeah.
Everyone knew what you were doing. You could see what everyone else was doing. Where like social media, I've done it before. You post a picture, look how strong I am, look how happy I am, but you're not. You hate yourself.
Yeah.
So it's like, this is why, going back to the first question, this is why we want to do that, to show that you can struggle and it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or if we look back at your life,
yeah.
So you're a strong guy.
Yeah.
Even though you're like 5'2", you're a big strong man. Yeah. So like you got history in powerlifting.
Yeah.
I remember at college you were 16, you deadlift like 200 kilo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you squatted like 180 and you've benched.
Yeah.
What, like
125.
125. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right. So back then you probably thought I'm really strong.
Yeah.
So like my question to you now, in this mindset after your life experience and after everything,
yeah.
Like, what is strength?
I think strength for me comes from within.
Yeah.
I feel like you can only show so much on the outside, but if you aren't strong on the inside, I think the idea of strength is being able to persevere through life's battles and life's traumas.
Yeah, because you're not always going to be happy.
No, it's impossible. This is what day and age modern world to be happy, but like, I feel like strength really does come within, like the perseverance on its own, and like the little achievements should be seen as big achievements to everyone. Like, just because like people who suffer like with depression and anxiety, and me being one of them, and I'm sure yourself too. Waking up in the morning, getting out of bed, making your bed, it's an achievement. Your room not being a shithole. Yeah. It's an achievement. You can't have like bottles of Pepsi Max in the back. Pepsi Max cherry. Go on, sorry. But it's like, it's an achievement, and it's like, in this day and modern age, something so big to you means fuck all to someone else. But that, I think strength is knowing that is a big thing. Like that is a big thing to you. Like getting out of bed in the morning, actually getting up to do things, cooking your own meals, not ordering takeaways, eating, like training, walking. Yeah. Just doing the little things and accepting to you, and not comparing yourself to other people, but to you, them big goals. Which basically you're trying to say, showing up for yourself when the outside world wants you to give in. Yes. Or like you're comparing yourself to the outside world. I think if you're still showing up every single day, it's a true testament to your strength of character?
Good answer. Deep.
Yeah.
I think for me, there's two types of strength. Obviously, there's physical strength, which being a strong man, like, is important to me. But I think they're both important, but if your mental strength is not there, there's no point being strong.
Yeah.
Because for me, when my mind is not in the right spot, I don't eat, I don't sleep, I don't train, I don't look after myself. Like, there's literally days I won't even speak to people. I'll just be like in my own head so much. So I think strength is both physical and mental. And I think strength is speaking up about struggle, like asking for help.
Yeah.
Because not just men, I don't want this to just be about men and women, we're all the same. We always feel like the best way to deal with stuff is just to keep it in your head. But I don't think being silent is strong. I think it's just another form of self-abandonment, just giving up on yourself.
Yeah.
Because you feel like you're going to get judged. So that's what I think strength is. I think it's being willing to accept and acknowledge what your life's been and why you are this way, and then working on that. Because there's more to life than this.
Yeah, there is.
You shouldn't be miserable every day.
Life's a beautiful thing. You're one in, at the end of the day, you are 1 in 1 million sperm that have reached the egg. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you were made in a lab, that's completely fine too. Got to be accepting nowadays.
Yeah,
sorry, guys.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I feel
that should be the way of looking at it.
End of the day, you're a winner, regardless. You have been born for a reason. You are a winner. You serve a purpose, no matter who you are, what race you come from, what background you come from, where you live, and stuff like that. You were born a winner. You need to, not even like you need to serve a purpose, but you have a purpose. And yes, it'll take time to figure that purpose out. But you have a purpose.
But there isn't a timeline to figure that out.
No, there isn't, but everyone thinks there is. Everyone has a purpose. Like, people won't figure out what they want to do in life till they're 30 or 40. It's like, if I asked you right now, what's your goals? Like, what's your future goals? Do you have it mapped out? Do you know what you want to do, how you want to achieve it? Dream car, dream job, wife, kids, house?
I do. I think I do. But then that changes.
Exactly.
Every day changes. But I have this life set out because I think if I achieve this life, I will be happy. But I know that based on my life, if I chase something, I'll get to that. I'll enjoy the chase. Then when I get it, I'm the same. Yeah, that's what I do. So like, if I look back after my injury, it took me 2 years to rehab, and then I entered like England's strongest junior, UK's strongest junior. And like, my strength is just ridiculous for what I never expected to do this. Like, a deadlift, like, I reckon right now I could maybe do 280 for one. And it's like, I think for me, real strength would be getting to a point where I can look back and think like, wow, like you should be proud of yourself there.
Strength's just not on the barbell.
Exactly. That's a good quote. Yeah. I don't feel like you can be strong if you're always running from what's in your head. Real strength is when you choose to stay in yourself and not abandon yourself. Yeah,
I think time catches up. I think no matter how fast and how quick you think you are running from your problems, it creeps up, trauma creeps.
Oh, you could go to the corner, like the deepest, darkest corner of the world,
and it'll still catch you.
Yeah,
it'll still get you.
You can go to like Peru, where like Paddington eats his like Jamsan, his areas.
Get the Machu Picchu or something.
Yeah, you could go there, and that shadow will still be following.
It'll still follow. And no matter how long you think you've got away, it's still going to reach you at some point in your life. So why would you not? Like, I get people struggle, but there is also a self-realization of, do I want to struggle now, or do I want to struggle in 30 years when I've got kids and I've got a life?
That's what I think that's one reason why I'm doing it now.
So
I feel like if I don't address it now,
midlife crisis will happen.
I'll get a red convertible, I'll get a motorbike.
I could not imagine.
I'll have a darts board in my garage and like a mini fridge where I'll drink like Carlsberg.
It's a shit choice to be that, isn't it?
That'd be my life when I said just this. No, I don't drink Carlsberg. Okay. So yeah, I think we're going to wrap it up, mate. So yeah, if you enjoyed that, I know it's a bit all over the place, but that's what it's going to be. It's going to be real. Mental health is real.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, anyone who's struggling, like, subscribe, follow, because we've got you.
We'll do more of these too.
Yeah, we'll do more.
A lot
This is episode 1 about us, and we'll go into detail on